Hello and welcome to a new episode of Hartwig's Tech World, the podcast that's more reliable than a spontaneous party launch by Elon Musk.
And definitely more punctual than my alarm clock this morning. I'm Bianca, and I feel like the world is spinning faster and faster. You blink, and suddenly a tech billionaire wants to start a new political party and upend the entire landscape.
That's the perfect intro, and I'm Hartwig, your personal translator for the daily tech and political madness. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride today. Let's start with a bang. Elon Musk, who was the single biggest donor to Trump's 2024 campaign, is now threatening to start his own political party, the America Party.
Wait a minute. I thought they were best friends, right? Wasn't Musk even in Trump's administration for a bit, in that Doge department?
Exactly, the Department of Government Efficiency. But that friendship seems to be over. The trigger is a new spending bill that would massively increase the U.S. national debt by another $3.3 trillion. On his platform X, Musk calls it an insane spending bill.
And his reaction is, if you pass this, I'm starting my own party and taking my toys home. That sounds a bit like a kid in a sandbox.
That's pretty much exactly how he announced it. He said America needs an alternative to the Democratic-Republican Uniparty to give people a real voice in the political center. Since the bill is close to passing, this could happen soon.
But honestly, a third party in the US? Has that ever really worked? I thought the whole system there is designed to prevent that.
You're absolutely right. The winner-takes-all principle makes it almost impossible for third parties to gain a foothold. Political scientists are extremely skeptical. But then again, we are talking about Elon Musk.
Of course, he has two things others don't: practically unlimited money to self-finance a campaign, and his own massive media platform with X.
Those are his exact advantages. So the question everyone is asking is this a serious political ambition or just the biggest rage tweet of all time? Only time will tell. From political surveillance at the highest level, we now move to technical surveillance right on your phone. This next topic is a bit technical, but super important for our privacy.
Okay, explain it to me slowly and simply. How can my phone be monitored without me installing some weird app?
Imagine this. You're walking around town. Your phone is always looking for the strongest cell tower to get the best signal. Now someone, the police or even a criminal, sets up a small but super strong fake cell tower nearby. Your phone thinks, oh great, reception here, and automatically connects to this fake tower. And boom, you're caught in the trap.
In a trap? What happens then? What can they do?
This fake tower, called an IMSI catcher, can then pinpoint your location very accurately, create movement profiles, and in the worst-case scenario, even listen to your phone calls if the connection is unencrypted. It basically sucks up all the data your phone sends to it.
That is seriously creepy. And Android 16 is supposed to warn against this now?
Exactly. Google is introducing a new feature called Network Notifications. It warns you if your phone suddenly connects to an unencrypted network or if the network requests your unique device ID. Both are typical signs of an IMSI catcher.
Great! So I just turn it on and I'm safe?
Now, here comes the big catch. First, the feature is turned off by default. Second, and this is the biggest bummer, it only works on devices that have the necessary support in their modem chip. Current devices, even the latest Pixel smartphones, do not have this support.
Are you telling me that Google is building a great new security feature that is off by default and doesn't even work on most current phones?
Exactly. We'll likely have to wait for the next generation of devices, like the Pixel 10, to actually be able to use this protection. So it's more of a promise for the future than a solution for today. From tech that's supposed to protect us, to a business that was simply sold off. Finally, a quick look into the media world, which should be of particular interest to our listeners in Germany and the Netherlands.
Let me guess, it's about RTL.
Correct. The RTL Group has sold its Dutch business, RTL Netherlands. The deal went through on July 1st.
Okay, a big media deal. To whom and why?
The buyer is the media conglomerate DPG Media for a reported 1.1 billion euros. The strategic idea behind it is for DPG Media to become a stronger local player in the Netherlands, better able to compete with global tech platforms like Netflix or YouTube.
Interesting. So they're selling in one place but buying big in another, right? I heard something about Sky Germany.
That's the other part of the strategy. While they're downsizing in the Netherlands, they plan to grow in Germany through the proposed acquisition of Sky. So, the media landscape is, as always, constantly in motion. And that was it for this wild ride. From new political parties and fake cell towers to sold-off television stations.
I learned a few things today. Don't trust a billionaire, don't trust a cell tower, and RTL is more complicated than I thought. I think I need a break from reality now and will go watch an old TV show.
You've earned it. And if you out there enjoys taking a little break from everyday life with us, we'd be thrilled if you could show us.
Yep, hit the subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, or write us a comment in your podcast app. For example, what name you would suggest for Elon's party? The X Party, maybe? Or the Doge Party?
Oh God, please no. On that note, take care, watch your phone connection, and see you next time.